What's up, guys? Taint from Tainted Emerald TV here, and I think this is going to be a new thing that I do. It's going to be FTL Friday. We're going to try and change up my schedule a bit. Um, so, kind of adding another game on here, something that I can play through in an hour, 45 minutes or so, but they'll be put into like 20-minute episodes. Plants vs. Zombies, I love doing that game. It's a fun game to play and it's really easy to commentate. And I feel that it's good practice for commentating for where I am. FTL Friday is going to be 20 minutes because Plants vs. Zombies is getting towards like the lower than 10-minute video side, so I figured to add something else to it. So this is my solution. I love this game. It is frustrating, it is fun, and it is just challenging. It is what I love video games to be. It is a roguelike space commander thingy mabob game. that's how I'll describe it. You have a ship. Most of you already know, so I don't really need to explain, but I'm going to explain for people who don't know. I'll explain. Yeah. You have a ship. We'll use the Kestrel for this playthrough anyway. We're going to go easy because even easy is balls hard. It's just insane. We're going to rename it. Let's see. Let's see. The LPC Cruiser. We're actually going to name this after a few people in the chat. And when I refer to the chat, I'm referring to the Let's Play subreddit IRC. So we're going to name this guy. This guy will be Spar. Except this will be Sas, Silver Age Scientist. And we'll have Rome. I might actually do this for all the FTL playthroughs that I do, is I'll just name them after people in the IRC because it's kind of fun. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate what you guys have done. And you guys are very helpful, and I feel that I should throw shoutouts to these people because you guys have helped me a bit. I try and help you guys a bit, even though I know nothing about doing this. So let's get started. As I was saying, FTL, it's a roguelike. Rome, get on the engines. Sas, be our weapons dude. It's a roguelike. You go throughout the galaxy. You're running away from the rebels, and you're the Federation. You're trying to get to the end, fighting different spaceships, having different events. It's really random, and sometimes that random can be a little bit unfair, and maybe you'll even see how unfair it'll get. Basically, you find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. You have a lot of events like this. They're random, you have choices, and those choices can either benefit you or they can screw you over. This one I've seen quite a few times, and it always screws you over when you send a crew in, so we would be losing someone. Yeah, so another distress beacon. We're just going to go through this and try our best. Let's investigate. Oh crap. This one, he'll either help us out or kill us. I'll leave him because I don't want anyone to die at this time. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. We are not going to pay your toll. We are going to fire upon you. we have two weapons down here. We have the Artemis, which is a missile. Our missiles are up here by our hull. And then we have a burst laser. You can kind of tell what different weapons do. And we're actually going to pause by pressing space. And Sas, go fix that. We're going to try and take out their weapons because we do not want them firing upon us anymore. And then we are going to take out their engines. Basically, you want to take out their weapons so they can't fire upon you, and then you also want to take out either their engines or their pilot's chair, because with that they can power up their FTL and they will jump, and Sas also fix that. So by taking those out, they can't run and they can't fire upon you. And that hull laser is screwing us over big time. Early game, you kind of want to keep your missiles. See, the enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL, but they can't. Early game, you want to save your missiles because really, with the one shield ships, you don't need to use them, especially with the Kestrel, because one of the laser shots takes out the shield, and the other two can hit the system that you're trying to get. In just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, Sas fixed the med bay. So, what I was saying, early game you want to save your missiles, because your burst laser, especially with the Kestrel, will take out a one shield ship, and sometimes a two shield ship. That's kind of hard to say. So, now we'll move Sas back to engine, or to weapons. Also, when you find a ship and you defeat the ship, you'll get fuel, you'll get scrap, which is currency. You can also get drone parts, which is this little box. We don't have a drone system on this ship. And then also missiles. It can be very helpful, but yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say there. Once we get into the second sector, we are going to see what upgrades we can get for our ship. I like to do that in the second sector because it's a lot easier to do, and you get a nice scrap heap from the first sector, usually. This run so far hasn't been that good, with all the random distress signals being useless. Okay, so now they can't fire upon us, and now we're going to take out their engines, because I don't want them to run. I don't think the auto scouts usually run, they usually stay to their death. And as you see in the background, that sun, solar flares will ignite random rooms in your ship, and we'll deal with the fire here in a second. So, that's a fire. In your rooms you have oxygen, which is the O2 over here, and you can also control the doors. You have airlocks, which empty out into space. Now, anyone who knows anything about science knows that fire needs oxygen to burn. So, in space, what's an easy way to get rid of fire? Open up all the rooms that are on fire and open up the airlock. Starve out the fire. That's basically how you deal with fire. You can also have your people deal with it, but when it's in a room like that, it's pretty easy to deal with it just by using the airlock method instead. Also, your people will get hurt by the fire, as they were pointed out, because fire's a dick. Okay, we are going to take out the weapons once again. I don't know all the ins and outs of FTL. I've only played 13 hours of it, and this game gets extremely addicting. our doors are now damaged. We can't open it up, so we're kind of screwed on that front. Alrighty. This game is a lot of patience and waiting for the right moment to do stuff. And you're also waiting for your weapons to charge, and later on, once you have more weapons and more variety, you kind of have to wait till, like, say I have a beam, I have to wait for my laser to charge up and then my beam to charge up so that I can get the perfect amount of damage and get the beam across all the rooms. And once again, I'll be right. Okay, so now, after that battle, we need to do a little bit of repairing. So we're going to send Sas over there. Rome is fixing the engines. And we're just going to leave Spar up there doing whatever he's doing up in the pilot's chair. Probably piloting the ship or something. Who knows? Who knows what Spar does in the pilot's chair. Alright. We are going to venture forth. We could actually get maybe that jump and then to the exit. You want to maximize your time in a sector. 6 fuel, that's pretty good. You want to maximize your time in the sector before the rebel fleet catches up to you so that you have more scrap, because I'll tell you what, the last fight of this game is freaking insane. Now, it says they're trying to run, so instead of attacking their weapons, we are going to attack their engines first. It looks like they just put a guy to man the engines so that their FTL will charge faster, which I don't personally like. I don't like that. I feel that that is very mean. This thing is an attack drone, and it'll just sit there and fire at us and be annoying like that. Pausing is a very big part of this game. At least I feel like it is, and it's very helpful because it gives you time to just quickly pause the game, examine the situation, and make adjustments to your strategy. Which, as I've said in Plants vs. Zombies, I'm very big into strategy. I feel that you should know what you're doing before you even go into the fight. And, ooh, Hull Smasher laser. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so the laser is a beam weapon that will... Oh, crap. So, once you get to the end of the sector, you have a choice. 2 choices. And you kind of have to know a little bit about the game. Mantis, as a race, they like to board, and when they board you, they kind of screw you over because Mantis are stronger than humanoids and other stuff. They have a very quick attack time, and they do a lot of damage. Nebulas can have ion storms in them, which will take power from a few of your systems. So I don't really like nebulas, and uncharted nebulas like that, sometimes they can help you because they'll lower the rate of the rebels' advance, but not always. Uncharted nebulas are especially sectors of nebulas, are usually charted and the rebel fleet is already ready for them, so they'll track you just as fast. So this one's kind of a hard decision because personally, I haven't dealt with a lot of Mantis boarding parties, but they do suck when you do, and I don't like ion storms. Nebulas are terrible because you can't use your surveillance subsystem. So we're going to go with the Mantis. Okay. Ooh, a store. Let's go to the store. The stores are very helpful. They're random. They can have weapons, they can have people, they can have different augments. You can also buy fuel and repair. None of this stuff is really useful. That could be helpful, especially once we get a person on there too, because that's 15%. 15% is what a person adds to the shield's charging. So we'll grab that. We'll grab some missiles too while we're at it. And this is interesting. The hull smash laser. When you upgrade, you have to upgrade this, and then you'll also have to get power bars for it. So we'll wait. Actually, 2030. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit longer to get stuff. See if maybe we can get a bit more scrap going. Okay, same as always. Take out the weapons. It's a lot of waiting. Come on, Sas. Charge those weapons faster. Alright, now we'll take out the engines so they can't run. Alright. There's that. Take out the weapons. Again, because they can repair. Like us, they will repair to keep themselves alive. One last hit, and we'll just take out their oxygen for the fun of it, even though they'll be dead. Okay, dokie. That is going to get annoying. As I've stated in recent Plants vs. Zombies, my mouse is double clicking because your mouse has a button in there, and when it gets worn out, it messes up the contacts on it and whatever. So I'm running into that issue with my Naga, so I might have to take it apart. Which I really don't want to do because, you know, $80 mouse, and I don't have another mouse that I can use that I like. I'm very picky, and I'm so used to using the Naga. Actually, no, not the shields. You're not getting away. Okay, just take out that, and then just go on. Just give me your scrap already. Just die. There we go. That was a little overkill. Okay, so what we can do here is we'll power one up, get rid of that, and now we have a laser beam. You have to sometimes check in the options menu. There's beacon hover, I think it's called. You kind of have to check because sometimes the sectors don't connect all the beacons. So it kind of sucks sometimes because you can go one way and get completely stuck and not able to advance, and you'll get trapped by the rebels. Oh, dang. Why was I thinking that was a beam? Because I wanted it to be, I guess. It's wow. It's not a beam, it's a laser, like a cannon like the burst laser, except it does a lot more damage. I have a boarding drone, but no drone control. That's peachy. So, the hull smasher laser does two times damage to systemless rooms. I can't talk. So if I target this room, it'll do 2 damage, 2 damage. So it'll do 4 altogether. I am such not observant at all. And there's our boarding party that I was talking about, which sucks. See how quickly they took that out? Okay, dokie, okay, they got out of here, so we're gonna send Sas to the doors. And they got away. Because I will not deal with that. And actually, Spar, go help him out. Now you two can go fix that. I think at the end of the sector we will... Spar back there. No, back. Spar, get to the pilot seat, god dang it. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, didn't it say something about quest? Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Attack the slaver scum. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Just, I don't know why, but that just, like, blew my mind. Oh, jeez. And we got Ion. What they had there was a Zoltan shield, which adds, like, a completely another shield to your thing. So what they're using is an Ion weapon, which disables a shield for 3 seconds or whatever. And our doors broke. You know what, Rome, get up there. Just... Okay. So, what that was a slaver ship. I know I skipped way too fast through the text so you could read that, but it was a slaver ship. What they did was surrender a slave to us so we wouldn't destroy them. So we got a new crew member. And we got fire. Lots of fire, too. Our doors are... Okay, you two, put out the shields. Okay, we'll just open that up. And we'll take some engine and go to the med bay. See how easy that was? And now we'll just close all the doors, and you two fix that. Come on. Take that out of there, put that back into the engines. And what we'll do is actually, we'll put that back into the med bay. We'll go Sas there, Spar there, Mantis dude there. Once you're all healed, Sas get back there, you there, you'll man that, and Rome, you get up there and get healed. Alrighty, so now we can go back to our ventures of this. And actually we have more Mantis controlled, and we'll deal with that in the next episode. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next week with more FTL Friday. Bye.